It's a part of the
He can
game. It's
tell you the
streets. It ain't
game is
fair.
bad because he know how long he been to this shit. So he pretty much telling niggas.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
We back with some more Wack 100 content. What's going on, y'all? Wack 100 said that boy YS Tattletale Woody need to leave Atlanta before he become a stain, which might be what he want to be. And we got some live footage of him pretty much dropping his location on IG Live for the audio star. So look, check out the items in the description box and take you right to the RUMORNATI shop.
Identifies a multimillionaire.
The RUMORNATI Network.
Boy, you know I'm gonna up that. What? Where's Sam?
Where the hell you was at, man?
An apartment right there.
I don't know the girl I was on.
Nah, I'm with a partner.
I cut the live for the necessary parts right here. He's showing where he's at in the city, and he says F Atlanta. Come on, Woody.
See the beautiful ain't Atlanta.
Now we're going to get into this Wack 100 audio. It starts with about a minute of IG Live audio from Bricc Baby and Foul Out Sosa from ATK going back and forth about Bricc Baby saying that ATK lost 6 people since Fulio passed on, and then they get into the rest of it. Let's go.
You gonna come record this down here. What you signed to, we'll be at your air CNC so fast, and that ain't even 8, it's the other.
Shout out Rumonati.
I guess if you need some clout, troll us, man. My dog went #1 back to back. Now my dog lost 6 homies since Fulio died. You clickbaiting. Well, show the world what YouTube said we lost 6 homies. I haven't seen it. You was the only I ever seen say that. Now you gonna get us smushed, and now we can't come to LA now. I guess you just got that's just gonna stop everything what we doing and come get us. You ain't got that much rank out here, bro. You ain't even did enough. Talking about he got locked up in Hamilton County. We from Duval County. Look at Hamilton County. You got Nardo name up there like he's standing beside you or saying, stop all that clickbaiting. Hey, cuz, this really just said we can't come to LA until we clear something up. You bleed the same way I bleed. They talking about you'll get an OG to whack us. What OG, nigga? What OG you gonna get to whack us? This ain't Cali, nigga. Ain't no politics. Ain't no better get your goof ass on.
Nah, you gotta remember, he did that for straight clickbait, bro. He know he ain't gonna do, ain't got not part of that politics. This what he want right here. I'm just what he doing. He wants this right here. They don't give how they get it.
Yeah, he for sure chasing clout.
Yeah, come on, bro. Bro, listen. This is a nigga that got a federal AK case, ain't been to court 13 months. You remember I was saying it and he was denied it, but on the content I gave Chuck, he gonna admit he got the Fed case. That is probably the most wickedest content I done had on it. That right there is dangerous.
Damn, not the Bricc, not the trick.
And he just got yoked up not too long ago. Like nobody believe that, man.
Yeah, all that. I was setting him up then, making him put it on his hood. I told him, boys, tell her we ain't got the footage. They told her they ain't got nothing. He blown up his hood and homies, everything. What the footage at then? You know me, I lay back on it for a month. The longer it don't come out, the more he gonna deny it and blow it up and let him wake up to it. That's all he wanted.
And they
right
reposted
now.
that. They reposted that video too. Cashapp reposted that video when he getting choked up. At Bricc Baby, yo, so goofy.
He ain't said another word to P Nice. He trying to let that go.
Them young Florida gonna run and catch Bricc Baby and spank that.
Bricc don't go past Atlanta if he go out there still. He ain't playing New York, Florida. He ain't doing all that. Dude be too high, moving slow motion. He ain't that type of bro. He ain't that type of dude. You didn't see how humble that was in that hallway? Total different dude, right? When he thought them cameras wasn't on.
That's the real Bricc Baby.
That humble in hell.
Humble.
Then his homie, the fat Gordy, he in the hospital right now. He got shot.
Gordy ain't even from no set, bro. They done told that nigga keep that rolling 100 out his mouth.
See, he be playing on the internet, get exposed in they real life.
Hey, Wack, what you think about Lil Woody? When he was crying on live, he went to send, pull up, do something. So he was saying that he trying to change the kid's life, and they should go a different route than gang violence.
That's the thug.
Yeah. Bro, he said all this in one lie.
Dude, he need to go to North Dakota because he gonna come around and put Atlanta under pressure. When he's gonna feel like they gotta do something to him. He need to leave.
I ain't gonna lie, Wack. It looked like that's what he looking for. He looking for to just take him out, bro. Like
He need to leave, bro. Like
that be dropping his location and all of that. Like he just, I guess he want to
that's
get up
why.
out of here,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's gonna put them boys under pressure. Soon as somebody say you nigga, you wooty 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 woo, it's dropping loads and doing this, riding around doing. He gonna put them boys under pressure. He need to leave. He need to go for real. Yeah, he playing.
Said though, I said, yeah, but the police got a GPS on me and they always know where I'm at. They be watching me. I'm like, what the? This dude, he's something
That
else,
nigga
man.
state
They
property,
say he
bro.
in a Tubi movie, bro. They say he in a Tubi movie
But
right
this
now.
was
He turned into
crazy
an actor.
though. This was crazy. Okay. That just means they find you when the GPS stop moving. There ain't nobody telling you, ain't nobody sitting on you. What do you think that mean? So I guess he tried to use that to tell. I keep telling the law usually don't show up till after it's done, after the crime's committed.
Hey, but they got a whole lot going on in that trial, so they trying to get rid of the judge. They filed a motion today,
He gonna get out of there.
basically saying,
He gonna
yeah,
get
that's
out of
what
there.
they about to request bond. They were saying they about to request bond again.
No, I don't think that's. I don't know if that's
judge,
what happened.
but that judge is tainted. They saying like he got like backdoor going on with the prosecutors, and they say they got proof.
Yeah, but see, they got to get him out of there because he knows that conversation happened. He knows that. He know that female I was in there, the one gave it up. This little nigga Woody was the one they was telling this shit to.
Yeah.
And if they let this trial go all the way through, right? They know for sure he coming back on appeal just based on that.
Yeah,
they got to get him out of there.
They said that the judge is now, because of that, right? Because of that happening, the judge is now a witness on the case. That's the way they seeing it. So he can't be a judge if he a witness on the case.
They can call him up and say, yo, did you in the chambers, under oath, tell this man this, that, and other? And then cross-examine him with the nigga and the other attorney. Yeah. They got to get him out of there.
Yep,
They
so the trial hit 100 days and it stopped. So right now it stopped. And they filed that motion. I seen that on social media. They filed that motion. They was reading the documents on YouTube too. Yeah, you know about Brian Steele, like before Young Thug Wack?
No, I knew his name. I ain't never seen his work. I knew his name though, but he ain't. Hey, I know that nigga didn't got a whole lot of money that came in, niggas retaining him. For sure. Any nigga that'll go head to head with the judge and put the cuffs on, oh yeah, you gonna get the people vote.
Real. So you think he picked up new clients for sure?
Hell yeah, niggas will retain that nigga.
And throughout this whole trial, ain't no crimes really been linked to Young Thug. Like ain't nobody telling them. So this case is looking dry than the mother.
Yeah. Like the first few witnesses was talking. They was talking about like petty sales, like not even selling this shit. They said they get caught with 7 grams of marijuana, some pills with a prescription. Like it was some strange ass shit. I'm like, damn, this
is why
the
they tried to come with the RICO. They wanted to take everything collectively that everybody was doing and charge it to him as a criminal empire. That's the play.
Yep.
Now that one case where they had to drop it because of that running car shit, that body. When they had to drop that hurt him. Because the nigga didn't have a warrant or something. I think he got the warrant after the arrest. That hurt him. Now the only thing, the worst thing I see going at Thug now is them statements Gunna and them gave him. And that shit they found when they did the initial raid that they didn't add to the state case. Them silencers and them guns.
Yeah.
I think them boys are sitting up top waiting their turn.
Some other shit going on where the YouTube was supposed to be putting out certain information, you know, on the behalf of the damn prosecutors allegedly.
A circus, man. This shit won't be happening in no other county, bro. I doubt it, bro.
Hey, have y'all seen the rumors? There was rumors floating around that Lil Baby gave YSL or Thug $1 million for that case. Y'all know that's
definitely did that. Lil Baby gonna make sure all legal fees is paid for. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
You can believe that.
Yeah, it's been floating around, but nobody really verified it yet.
You could believe that. You could believe that. Whatever that nigga need, whatever he need, best believe he gonna cover it.
What about Gunner saying he's still signed to YSL? What you think he
He
meant
is
by
still
that?
signed to him.
So he's still bringing in the bag for him.
He's still signed to him. Yeah, of course he's signed to him. That nigga, listen, if he wanted to leave right now, that's the worst thing he could do. He know what he did. He know what everybody seen him do. Even when you see Gunner on camera, bro, he you can see it all over his face. Like he doing his music, but he ain't got the spunk in him he used to have. But yeah, he's still signed over there. Shit, if that shit paying some of the bills.
But if my thing is, if Lil Woody's supposed to be their star witness and they still got like a few hundred people left to bring to the stand,
Who star witness? The DA?
Yeah, you think that was
Not
their
no
star
more.
witness?
Lil Woody gonna be the reason for the mistrial.
That's ironic because isn't he the reason why the trial started?
He gonna be the reason for the mistrial.
Yeah, that dude Brian Steele asked for a mistrial at least 3 times.
He gonna get it.
Did y'all already comment on the fact? I might have not heard it. Woody saying that wasn't the full transcript that they put out. Like
it was more said.
And this is like yesterday. It was very recent. So
bro, let me tell you what that judge. The judge stopped when he said what he said on the stand. He said, "How do you know this information? You wasn't in there. You just admitted." The judge would have been better off just giving the nigga what he wanted. Him doing what he did, oh, you're not gonna tell me how you know the information? Only a few ways you could know. Either my office is wired or one of y'all, somebody told you. And nobody in there wasn't supposed to say nothing. But guess what, Judge? If you in there breaking the law, nigga, they can say something.
And this is why Woody fired his lawyer right there on the spot. He already knew it was happening.
There you go. You a smart nigga. He fired the lawyer, so now that lawyer's now a witness.
Wack, to your point, you know what looks kind of weird too now? Because in that same meeting, the 4 other lawyers stood up and said, "Yo, Judge, we also had that same information, but he was only sending that one lawyer to jail. In theory, if he cared about the information, they should have all been accountable." You know what I mean? So
everybody in the room. But he telling them, if you don't tell me, like, man, I'm not telling you nothing. That was all a play. The lawyer, listen, the lawyers who told Steele, right? Woody ain't that smart. They told Woody to fire the bitch. Nah, I'm fired. I don't want her as my attorney no more. At that point in time, she's now a witness for the defense.
And this shit is a whole play because I was on Woody Live, right? He said some real shit. He like, yo, I'd be damned if a nigga be going to jail behind me. He like, I'm not doing that. He said, yo, Young Thug is a good nigga. He said the whole time I was lying to the police just to come home. He said, Young Thug been good to everybody. I'm not even gonna put him in that position.
Nah, you can't say that. He's a rat. You heard that nigga? That nigga said, in 2015, that nigga said, all the other information I've been giving y'all checked out, right?
Yep. On the interrogation.
Yeah, but they messed up because nobody went to jail. So if it checked out right and they ain't locked nobody up behind
we don't know what he gave them, bro.
Niggas going to jail is not what make you a rat. Nigga, giving up their information is what make you a rat.
But we don't know what they did with it. We don't know who the information was on. It ain't have to necessarily have to be on Thug. Could have been on a nigga from over there.
All them stories sound like he would have said anything to get out of whatever gym he thought he was in. That's how it even sound when you listen to it.
I'm looking at this
yeah, essentially, if you read that transcript, bro, that shit is crazy. If you were to say something on the stand, we're not gonna prosecute you, right? And that's because we don't have any more evidence other than what you say, so we're not gonna take it serious. And then he goes, but I'm telling y'all right now, I did those things. Right? And the prosecutors, but they don't want to, you know what I mean, lead with that. They're trying to move around that and shit. And then after that, this was crazy. In the transcript, it says literally, Judge, you might want to close your ear for this part. You know what I mean? So that prosecutor is telling the judge, like, close your ear for this part. Whether you said it as a metaphor, jokingly, or whatever, and like, Wack was kind of alluding to this too, bro. Like, that judge is, bro, that looks like you were playing some secret shit with him. There's no way around it.
Yeah, and they threatened him and said, something where, like, he said, we could hold you for the duration of the trial.
Yeah, exactly. That was in there too.
That was the threat. So we need, if you don't get up there and do it this way, we gonna hold you for the even though we done cross-examining you, we gonna hold you for the duration of the trial. So they was trying to force the nigga to get up there and do what they
Yeah, and
want him
I'm
to
about
do
to
in the
say
judge chamber.
he put on a record saying I plead the fifth, so it should have been over after that, right? Or they
Yeah.
gonna do that?
So yeah, as soon as you do that, that's what I'm saying. They gonna get that judge. He out of there. They cannot leave him there. That's why that nigga was that mad. You see how mad that nigga got when the Steel came out? That nigga was like, "Who told you? Where did you get this from? I'm gonna hold you in contempt."
But my thing is, with Lil Woody trying to like portray to the world, bro, like how he not a snitch and he ain't on them interrogation videos. You know they play like damn near 3 or 4. So even the ones that y'all seen on social media and shit a few months back is more. You know what I'm saying? They played it in actual court. This nigga saying all type of shit.
Truth be told, I don't think he give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Or about being a snitch, no, none of that.
Hell no. That's when he, like, on my live yesterday, I was like, you know what I'm saying, he crying and shit, talking about he want to help the youth, and like the game is bad. Like, he snitched, bro, 10 years ago. So he didn't think that when his ass snitched that he wasn't capable of this game, you know what I'm saying, the streets. He didn't get out of that shit.
No, I don't think
he went 10 more years.
Little Chuck, you missing the play. Are you missing it?
What?
Snitching is part of the game.
Yeah, I know that. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game.
He can tell you the game is
gangsta.
bad because he know how long he been snitching. So he pretty much telling niggas, you know, they was saying he was official. He was standing on this. He was this. He was that. So he know, like, look, nigga, the niggas you think ain't. This the shit I know.
Yeah, and this, like this is reason he was saying that they mad corrupt out there, so they would just be locking them up for anything. Like they would just lock them up. He said, man, I was getting tired of this shit, bro. So I guess he said he just started giving up all types of shit. Some shit was true, some shit wasn't. But he was blaming that like the system, like how they was harassing him, putting shit on them, and all types.
Bro,
of
that's
shit.
what every snitch do. Every snitch got an excuse.
Nah, I'm not saying this is excuse. It is what it is. Like Wack just said, it's part of the game, bro. That's what niggas not understanding. Snitching is part of the game, bro.
Snitching definitely part of the game. But I'm just saying this. That nigga just making excuses. All snitches do that. All snitches got this. Oh, I did it. I wouldn't have did it if they wouldn't have did this. Nigga, nah, nigga, that shit just in you. Nigga, you just a rat.
Well, he started this whole, like, a lot of people don't know that, though, that he the reason that this RICO is even in place because of him.
Nothing is showing that this shit is a criminal organization, period.
Yeah, they failing at that.
They said this trial.
Except Gunna.
The strongest thing they got is Gunna. That's why Gunna shouldn't have did that punk shit, bro. They failing at that. They failing big time at that. But they got that Gunna shit. With them 3-4 niggas. They gotta show.
Yeah, but it's not a crime to be a gang member. That's what niggas.
Nah, but he was saying he seen this, seen that. Yes, there was drugs in the car, wasn't mine. It was the boss. He's who was only 2 niggas in the car, him and Thug. Wasn't mine.
Yeah, so they might Gunna might have to take that stand because Woody ain't doing good.
You don't gotta take the stand. He already gave the statement.
They got that conspiracy out the way early. They had him admit to all that shit. Everybody who took the deal admitted to those things. So they
but see, they failing right now because the niggas they need to convict on the crimes, they can up. See, the RICO mean all these niggas that's tied to YSL, whatever they did, you responsible for it. Oh, that's bad work.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah, and everybody who took the stand did not say, yo, Young Thug made me do this, or I sold this for Young Thug.
They ain't gotta do that. That's what the mother niggas was for. They gotta prove them niggas did something. They ain't proving that. They ain't even able to put the shit on the other niggas. That's where it's falling weak.
Niggas saying Woody, but Yak Gotti is the one that started all this snitching shit off.
I don't know. Woody been selling since 2015.
That shit that happened.
He got 10 years in the telling, bro. Yeah, that nigga's
Yak
in 2015.
Like 2015, 2016.
Well, this nigga in 2015 said all the other information I gave before this checked out, didn't it?
It don't feel like they was actually investigating them for 10 years. It just feel like they had this witness and they just threw this shit together. She made a promise to the dude mom she's gonna put them in jail when she became DA. And they backtracked.
The nigga they gunned down was her nigga.
Oh man, y'all gonna get active down in the comments. Leave what y'all think about that one, man. Wack 100 says that boy YSL Woody needs to go ahead and leave Atlanta, cause he basically gonna force their hand. He gonna become a stain. He gonna end up a pack, according to Wack. Not insinuating that he wants anything to happen to the man, just saying this is what happens when you tell, and now you're walking around telling everybody where you're at, flaunting that you're out in the streets, that you're out in the world doing your thing. You're not worried about anything. You go where you want to go. There's no boundaries. There's no consequence. And if there is, you're not worried about it. You're forcing their hand. Keep saying how you ready to crash. Keep saying how the ops keep losing because they keep getting deleted. You damn people to pull up on you. You're posting damn near your every move. Obviously, you're not scared. I don't think that's what anybody ever thought. Matter of fact, I'm noticing similarities in the way Woody moving like Fulio was. Kind of when you get to that point when you tired, you just like, come get me. It's your chance. I'm here. And not to single it out to Fulio, that's just the most recent situation that the whole hip-hop world or rap world or YouTube chitlin circuit, whatever you want to call this, has been paying attention to, right? Some of us may know people, or yourselves may even be the one who's been to war, who can't sleep, who can't go nowhere, or who get tired of not being able to sleep, not being able to go nowhere, or laying on somebody, sleeping on somebody, losing friend after friend. You probably been hit up a couple times, family members' houses being hit up. You might be taking some of theirs, or maybe more than them. Alpo called it the Merkin game. Chicago, they keeping score, treat it like a game. Foul Out Sosa had Merkin for hire on his Instagram bio, and he said on the live stream with ATK Keys, he only wanted to live longer than Fulio or something like that. And it was going back and forth with the Ratchet TV guy. I'm just mentioning all this to show how the guys who have already accepted their fate, who are involved in this sport, get tired of playing it sometimes. They just give up. You can have a bad night in hooping. You can have a bad night in football. You can't have a bad night in this sport. It might be your last night. But like my bro said, Arizona right to be wrong. And like I say, identify as multi-millionaire 8. Shout out to everybody involved, man. Shout out to Big Chuck and Death for the Clout Chase. Shout out to Wack 100, the whole 100 side, most important. Shout out to y'all made this fun in the video. Y'all the real MVPs, and I appreciate y'all the most. But I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button on the way out. If you ain't doing it on the way, and subscribe to the channel if you didn't already. Share the video, because that's what I really do. So we do by ourselves. And, oh, don't forget that. Squeeze by ourselves. I link for the merch copy. Sorry.